Game Dude Matt back again. If you remember recently, I uploaded a video showing some component cables I found at a thrift store for the original Xbox. It's okay, but I didn't show, the viewer how good it looks. I didn't record a TV screen. Normally you can't really, see the difference unless you're there in person, but it still would have, helped. It would have been a little more entertaining at least, not just holding a cable and talking about it. So, here we go. That's what I'm going to do today. At my brother-in-law's, and he's got one of them, he's got an HD TV, flat screen and everything. I still use CRTs, so I figured probably the best way to show it. Now you probably noticed it's not an original, what's it called, a dashboard for the Xbox. It is modded. I'll get into that in just a moment. But first, let's pop in and play an original game. This is Castlevania. That's it, Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Kind of forgot the name for a second there. But yeah, this is a, I believe it's a 52-inch TV. And it's running at 720p. Do a quick demo, get a look at it. Yeah, I like the whole devil forging you can do in this game. Create your own monster, help you, run around and fight for you. There's different types as well. There's like fairies, they'll heal you and so forth, and you get a bird kind that can fly over a cliff. It's almost got a Pokemon element to it. But this is my fighter, and he's a pretty cool dude. Quite often I don't have to do anything. I just walk in the room and he just runs ahead of me and does all the work. I also like the weapon creating you can do in this game as well. Like this big samurai sword I have right now. So far the strongest weapon I've come across. But yeah, if you can't tell, I mean, hopefully it shows up pretty nice on camera. It looks like it's pretty good. The image is pretty sharp. Whenever I do decide to get, a modern flat screen, I'll probably have another Xbox hooked up this way to that TV. Okay, that's enough demo of that. I'm not going to make this video 20 minutes or something, so I'm going to have to reset that real quick. And we're back. Let this boot up real quick. Okay, so like I said before, maybe not fully modded, because there's a bunch of stuff I could still do to it, but your basic soft modded Xbox. This is my favorite thing to do with one of these. It's hard for me to keep a stock Xbox. I kept this one stock for a while, probably like 7 months or so, but I find I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted it modded. I'll go with this emulator right here. This is a Coin Ops Ignite. It's probably my favorite thing to do is play arcade games. Let me see, what's a good one here? I'd show Mortal Kombat. That is cool and all, but it's one of those games that it runs 100% with the sound off. So I'll skip that one. Okay, why not? Jurassic Park. Give it a little bit of volume. Now, yeah, I'd say if you got a taste for like early 90s arcade games and so forth, and even before that, even a lot of mid 90s games, the Xbox can handle them. And it's really fun just playing them on a big screen. Obviously, it's not going to be 100%. You want the actual hardware for that. It doesn't have the same charm, as playing the actual cabinet, but nonetheless, the price is right, and you get to play it on a much bigger screen than what the arcades could have had. Well, let's go ahead and insert some coins now.
Good luck.
There's also cheat codes. I'm going to show you that real quick. Go into this menu here. Okay, infinite energy. This game doesn't have a whole lot to it, honestly, so there's not a whole lot of cheats. But infinite energy, that's nice. I'll never get hurt. Most arcade games, if you just keep putting coins in, there's no way you can lose. But there are actually some, like the Castlevania arcade, for instance, that if you don't, if you keep losing, doesn't matter how much money you put in, you're done. You gotta restart. So yeah, you put in cheats, you can see, like if you were a kid, and there's a game that just ticked you off, you wasted like $1,000 playing it, and you never got to see the end because it's so hard, purge those inner demons, download the game, put on cheats, and see the game all the way through. There we go. He gave up. Look at the big poop mounds. Oh. So they can claw me all they want, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, exit this real quick. I'll show you one more before I go. Okay, we're back. Gonna play some Punisher. Now for games like this, or like if you're playing Simpsons, Beat 'em Up, or Ninja Turtles, if you want to play the other characters, all you gotta do is just move the controller port to another slot, and that signifies, you know, another character, like putting coins in another slot, basically. Or if you really want to, you can actually slave all, like let's say you're playing Turtles, you can make all 4 Ninja Turtles act on one set of controls, so you're playing with all 4 Turtles simultaneously, and it's actually quite a bit of fun. One heck of a cheat, I mean, you won't lose, that's for sure. Okay, well, I'll insert coins real quick. Put in some cheats. Let's see. Infinite time, that's good. Sticky weapons, I like to keep those. Invincibility. That's really all you'd want. You can even have your gun permanently drawn. Because there's some scenes where he gets his gun out because you've got just so many guys on the screen. So yeah, like I said, you can have it permanently out and just keep firing away, but it's a beat 'em up and it should be played as such. I'm actually pretty good at this one. I wouldn't need the cheats anyways, but it's fun. Like with this cheat, for instance, As long as I keep the bat in my hand, the weapon will never break, so I can just keep punishing... Oh, never mind. I guess I didn't turn the right cheat on. I think it's... Oh, yeah, that's it. I didn't turn on infinite weapon. If I did, the bat wouldn't break. You can keep a weapon as long as you like. I'll beat this guy, and then I'll probably cut it off there. Looks like that did it. And look at how brutal the Punisher is. We should have more heroes like that. Well, that's about it for now. Thanks for watching. And yeah, if you got a classic Xbox and even decent know-how, you know, with like computers and so forth, whatever, I recommend soft modding your Xbox. It's not too hard, really. Looks like he's breakdancing.